We're ready? Hey everybody, Kelly Davis here, Skin Essentials Luxury Med Spa and Salon, and I'm here with one of my nurses, Goldie, and one of my nurses, Taylor. And we're here today to talk about sex. Let's talk about sex, baby. Let's talk about hormone therapy. Let's talk about all the good things and the cool things it can be. Let's talk about sex. So, let's talk about sex. I love talking about sex because I know that God made sex and He wants it to be in your marriage, and the world has made it perverse and it has made women just feel insecure about their bodies and insecure about just everything to do with sex. So my passion is to help women feel empowered and to just feel healthy and whole in their bodies and in their sex life again. And so here at Skin Essentials, we do a lot of that. And so a lot of times what we do is we are going to start our patients off with the hormone therapy, because we know that as you age, everything changes, which makes you not have the drive to have sex. Sometimes it's uncomfortable to have sex, and you just, maybe you're too busy. So that's one thing that we do, is just start right with the hormone optimization. Right? I mean, that's kind of what we're...
Yeah, so one thing, when we age, we have a natural decline in our hormones, men and women. So when we get closer to being perimenopausal, you can experience hot flashes, vaginal dryness, you can have mood swings, all of those things put together. You know, it kind of, it's not conducive to, you know, wanting to have sex. So adding hormones and getting those things back in a balance can really do wonders for somebody's sex life, and also just the comfort of having sex as well.
Yeah, and I agree. And I know that, you know, again, we know that, you know, life is hard and we're all super busy, and, you know, things get thrown at us. And so I know that whenever a husband and wife come together and they keep that intimacy in their marriage and they have that emotional connection, then when life gets thrown at them, it's a lot easier to navigate through life. And so again, I know that, you know, so many women just either get to the point to where it's just like, I don't even need to worry about it. Or, you know, and sometimes men also, but I feel like it's, you know, I talk to more women one-on-one, but if you can just think about how your relationship started, again, before kids, before all the responsibility, sex was a big part of your relationship, and it was a big part of what brought you together. And so I can tell you, your husband wants you to still have sex with him, and he loves the way you look, and I know that, that the world has just made sex and everything just look a completely different way than what it is. And so I just really like to talk to women one-on-one, and, you know, that's why I'm going live with it, because it is important, and hormone balance is very important. And you don't even have to be, you know, hot flashes and night sweats. I'm 47. I've been doing the hormones for about 5 years now, and my symptoms were not sleeping through the night, low energy, low sex drive, and brain fog. Walking in a room going, what did I come in here for? And it has been so life-changing for me. And even with everything that I've had to go through, losing my son and just going through a divorce and everything I've gone through, we see people come off of antidepressants. And so I knew also how important my hormone balance was, to make sure that I wasn't going to be on any antidepressants. So it is so life-changing in so many ways. And everybody laughs at me because I call it the Happy Hormone Club. I'm like, everybody needs to get pellets. Everybody needs to be happy, because then this whole world is going to be a whole happier new place. So I'm all about the hormone optimization, whether you're coming here or even when I travel, I tell people about it. So just get your hormones optimized, men and women, because that's going to be your first step. Let's get the drive going back, give you the initiative to want to have sex again, because once you get that drive back and you put that back in your marriage, all the time we have husbands and wives coming in here all the time thanking us for just helping them put that back in their marriage. So it's just been, I mean, we see so many people in here for that. And, you know, again, we're fixing to talk about a few more things, because we know that even when your sex drive goes up, once we get some testosterone back in you, that it still might be uncomfortable for you to have sex, because you might sneeze, cough, laugh, or pee, which can make you feel uncomfortable, like something's going to happen when you're having sex. That's a thing. All women have experienced incontinence at some level. It could be while you're exercising. It could be, you know, sneezing, coughing, laughing. You're not a lone ranger. We've been doing vaginal rejuvenation for 5 years now, And when I first started doing it, nobody talked about it. Women just thought they had to live with that. Oh my gosh, how horrible is that? You know, you tell your mom like, oh my gosh, I sneezed the other day and peed my pants. And your mom's like, oh honey, that's just something you have to live with. No, it's not. We can actually take care of that. And our vaginal rejuvenation machines that we have will actually, not only are they going to help you with the incontinence, but they also help with natural lubrication. And we're super excited about our new machine, the MFem, because it actually not only does it do everything I just said, but it also tightens the skin laxity in your vaginal area. And so let's just show them the wand real quick of our wonderful new device.
Here's the beautiful MFem wand.
The MFem wand. This is actually my new favorite toy, honestly. I am an artist and I like to see change, and we can all agree that we're seeing drastic changes in one session, right?
Yeah.
So it's
like
amazing.
Instant gratification.
Yeah, it's amazing because again, our female patients, they're now having sex again, and they want to start looking better. So they're getting laser hair removal. They're doing things to groom and look better, and then they're like, whoa, I'm like 50. I don't remember it looking like that now. Back, when I was 12, the last time I checked it out. So what we do is, I'm being serious because we do have these conversations, and so we're like, okay, well we can, maybe not make it look like you're 12, but we can definitely tighten it up and make it look pretty again. And so what this is it's a wand that has heat, radio frequency, and so it actually feels like a warm stone massage, very comfortable. We keep you comfortable whenever we're doing the procedure, and we can in a 30-minute session, we're watching everything tighten up. Right then, we take a before and after picture, again for in marketing in-house purposes. We're not going to post them online. Nobody ever knows, that it's your picture that we're showing, but we're doing a lot of these now because our female patients, are realizing that, that's something, that they want to transform. And in one session, 30 minutes, it really is making a difference. So we do take the wand, and what we'll do internally that helps with your natural lubrication, because the RF, the radio frequency, is going to go around the vaginal walls, and it's just going to help stimulate the collagen and the elastin to help things tighten up, but also kind of stimulate the blood flow, kind of get everything working down there better. Again, as if you're bringing the youth back, and then again we're bringing the youth back externally because we go everything on the outside and just make it look nice and plump and right for you. So we love this. Our patients are super happy with it. And we had some that were doing another one of our vaginal rejuvenation devices before, and everyone has said that this is more comfortable, and the tip is just really it's just really round, and it doesn't hurt, and it just feels like a warm stone massage. So what do y'all think? Everybody's been like raving about this new machine, right? Yeah. We all like it. We love getting new toys around here, and we're all about transformation, right? And changing lives. So
we see like an extremely drastic change just with one treatment, like in that 30 minutes. And we do recommend 3 treatments normally, but it's crazy, like just after one treatment, it's instant. Like we don't really get that much instant gratification with many other types of treatments, so it's really cool.
Yeah, it really is. And everybody that, like all of us, as everybody who works here, and then even all of our patients that are having it done, they're just like, everybody's really wowed by it. Yeah, it really is. Because like Taylor said, a lot of our procedures that we do, you're not going to see the results right then. Sometimes they'll take 30 to 100, 120 days for the results to kick in, or a couple weeks or whatever. But yeah, this is like literally you come in and this is what you look like, and before you leave, this is what you look like, and it's really a beautiful thing. So again, we have women that come in and they feel insecure about just everything, and so we're really good about just walking you through everything that we have to offer, and I'm just going to talk about something else. I have had so many women ask me if their vagina looks normal, and yes, it does. Everybody's vagina looks normal, because guess what? Everybody's anatomy is completely different. That's how God made us. There's not, noses kind of look the same, well, vaginas don't, and unfortunately, too many women are either not recognized at home, or they're so worried about what the media is saying that they just have this vision of what it's supposed to look like. And you already look beautiful. We're here to enhance it and just give you that confidence back. So that's what we do here at Skin Essentials with all the procedures that we do. So, right? Haven't we kind of seen that?
Oh yeah, for sure.
So
like the reactions we get afterwards are so heartwarming, and that's why we love what we do also.
Yeah.
Because people are so happy.
Yeah. I mean, it is. I mean, I'm sitting here thinking of some of the, people that have been in recently, and it's just life-changing what we do. And, I have a passion. I know we're all in this industry because we just have a passion for helping people look and feel their best and live their best life. So, okay, so that is for vaginal rejuvenation and incontinence. We also have, and all this just pairs together, we recommend all of it. Again, once you do a consultation, we can help you decide what makes sense for you to start with first. So another treatment that we do that helps with everything, it helps with incontinence, but really it's geared more towards helping you achieve orgasms, and that's called the O-shot. So Taylor, why don't you explain kind of what the O-shot is and what they can expect?
Okay, so the O-shot, it's actually a shot into different areas in your vaginal area. So what we do is we draw your blood, so then we extract what's called the platelet-rich plasma by spinning down your blood. So we call platelet-rich plasma liquid gold. So it's full of different factors that produce collagen, elastin, and attract many of the cascade that is part of the immune system, so just different healing functions. So it can be injected in many different areas of the body. It was first FDA approved for orthopedic medicine. So you've probably heard of people getting PRP injection in their knees or different joints. But what we do here is for the O-shot, we inject it into the clitoris, different Skene's glands that produce lubrication, and inside of the vaginal wall. So it just helps pump everything up, and then it attracts things that make your body work better for that area.
Yeah, so basically PRP is kind of rejuvenating and making new cells regenerate. So it's basically telling your body to go back to its youth and start working again how it was meant to work. And again, what happens as we age, it's hormone levels, it's just age in general, it's childbirth, just things happen, and so, that's what that's about. So the orgasm shot, it's called the O-shot. It's very popular because, again, a lot of women do have a problem achieving orgasms. They're ready to start getting intimate again, but if they just can't, it's not your husband's fault. It's sometimes our anatomy is just a little bit different, and so the O-shot really does help with that. Sometimes you're going to need to do just one on top of doing the MFem and the hormone optimization. Sometimes you might need to do 2 or 3. It just really depends on where you are. But again, once you're in here with us, we're going to just take the lead, and we're going to just put you on a treatment plan that is custom for you and where you're at. And we know that we've helped so many women just really enjoy their bodies again, and then just enjoy that part of their life again, because it is part of how our bodies are made, and it's part of what it's a gift for us to be able to do that. And so I believe that everything that we do here is also gifts from God to let us be able to give back and help people feel their best. So that's why we love what we do. So
and another thing, whenever I'm explaining the O-shot, because I've been asked about it, a lot of people are a little apprehensive about getting a shot in their clitoris, in that area. It's very sensitive. But one of the girls up here had it, and the whole time we numbed her up very well, and she's like, oh, I don't know, it's weird, I can't even feel what you're doing there. So we make sure that you're really comfortable. It's not painful at all. So
yeah, and then people also ask too, speaking on that, how do you numb in the first place? It's a topical cream numbing that we even start you with, and so she's right. The actual procedure, I always say getting the blood drawn actually hurts worse than the actual procedure, because we keep you so numb that it sounds scary, but once we have the numbing that we do, and the procedure takes about 7 to 9 minutes, it's pretty fast, the actual procedure. So it really, I don't want to say that that it's comfortable, but it's not uncomfortable. You may feel like a little pinch here or there, but it's not bad at all. So I think it's more the fear of thinking of
and there's no downtime or anything. So
yeah, you probably want to refrain from sex for 1 day, probably, just because you don't want any bacteria to get in that area. But then other than that, you're fine to get going. And on the MFem, you can actually there's no downtime. You can actually engage in sex that same day. So so those are a couple of things that we do. So again, the hormone optimization, that helps with your hormones. It's going to help put the sex drive back in. It's actually going to make you feel happy instead of all moody and grumpy and I'm not going to do nothing with you. So that actually just kind of just brightens your world a little bit. And then we've got the MFem that's going to do the vaginal rejuvenation internally and externally. So it's going to tighten the skin laxity and just kind of tighten everything up so that one, sex is more pleasurable. It also is going to give you some natural lubrication. Then we have the O shot that helps with orgasms. It also does help with incontinence and just and again everything functioning down there in the vaginal area as well. So for men, we actually do the P shot as well, and it's the same thing as the O shot, but it's just, obviously it's going to be in the penis, not the vagina, but it is used for men who are having trouble with erectile dysfunction or even just sustaining an erection. Again, men, as you age, things happen to your bodies too. The hormone optimization, the testosterone does help that a lot. We see a lot of men that were having those issues that are now, starting to have relief from that, but the P shot on top of that can actually help as well. And so the MFem is not for you men. However, the MCella is for men and women. So we're actually going to turn it on, but do one of y'all want to tell the audience what the MCella is all about?
Yeah, so you sit on this chair and it actually performs 20,000.
I think it's 25,000
Kegels in 30 minutes.
Yeah.
So it's the equivalent to that. So you're getting a really good pelvic floor exercise just by sitting on this chair.
Yeah.
And so typically we do like 4 to 6 treatments and people see a very drastic improvement in their incontinence.
Yeah, just even off one treatment you see a difference. So
For sure.
the MCella chair is a little bit new to us, and so I didn't really understand because again we've been doing the vaginal rejuvenation where like we have a Thermiva machine that does help with incontinence, and we were getting great results with that. So I was like, what do I need an MCella chair for? And what I've ended up learning from it and actually seeing the results from it is our pelvic floor is a muscle, and so what'll happen over time is what we know is we have muscle atrophy, and then we also have gravity. So now that pelvic floor is kind of pushing down on your bladder, but it's also pushing down on your blood vessels in this area, males and females. So what this chair is doing is it's called high fem technology. So it's basically muscle stimulation. We're going to turn it on here in just a second, but right in the center of the chair, you would actually feel just a vibration, and the vibration kind of goes all the way up. So it is like doing Kegels, and men and women both need to do Kegels to keep everything tight. And so it's kind of doing the Kegels for you. And so over time, what it's doing is it's putting that muscle stem up, and it's going to help pull your pelvic floor up, so it's not sitting on your bladder. So what it also does is it's opening up your blood vessels, so you're getting more blood flow down there. So that's how it's helping with erectile dysfunction and sexual pleasure, because for females and males, whenever you have more blood flow down there, then everything's going to be more sensitive, and that's also going to help with orgasms, sustaining erections. So for males and females, the orgasms. So it's just really, that's another, thing. And what people love about this chair is you're dressed. So as a matter of fact, we're going to turn it on here, because this is kind of, some people feel uncomfortable maybe to start one of our procedures, where they're having to get undressed, but this is a good start because we have so many people that are there's so many people that are they know that there's things going on, but they're too embarrassed to talk about it, and we're comfortable with men and women coming through here, and we have quite a few males. We have a pretty high percentage of males that come through. I don't know if y'all can hear the noise, but it basically has a sequence pattern.
Yeah, I'm doing Kegels right now.
Yeah, she's doing Kegels right now on Facebook Live as we speak. So it's pretty cool. So it has a sequence pattern that actually knows how to make the muscles work properly. You would do this twice a week for 6 treatments. And I'm telling you, after one treatment, we're seeing like a huge difference. The other thing that's really good for males is because it helps pull everything up. So for prostate issues, it's actually helping with that too. So this is a medical company. It's VTL. They actually have the MFem. They've got the MCella. There are MSculpt Neo, M-Tone. They're actually coming out with the M-Face. So it's a medical device company that, like, their technology is amazing. the M-Sculpt Neo, we use it for, fat reduction and muscle build on the body, but we're doing a lot of it for rehab too. So they have engineered this chair. I mean, it's kind of cool, this chair that's sitting here doing your Kegels for you, because, most people can't count out 25,000 Kegels in 30 minutes, right? I can't. And so, so it's nice because, again, our bodies all are supposed to function a certain way, and all the factors that we have going on as we age cause our bodies not to function the way they're supposed to. So that's what we're here for. We're here to help you live your best life, and we all just have a passion for everything that we do. Sexual wellness is a big piece of our business, but again, once our patients start feeling better, they want to look better. So we do body contouring, full sculpting, M-Sculpt Neo. We do all the injectables, all kinds of injectables, and we're doing lasers, Fraxel, tattoo removal, so waxing, facials, massage. So pretty much anything that you can think of. We don't do hair. Well, we do hair, but we don't do nails and we don't do lashes. So pretty much anything that you can think of that you want, we have. And we would love to meet you. If you're not sure what service is for you, you can actually book a consult. So you can call 231-HEALTHY. That's an easy number to remember, 231-HEALTHY. I have a few vanity numbers, and that actually calls to the spa. You can book a consult. I usually take all the consults. That way I have time to meet our patients one-on-one and just get them on a treatment plan, whatever you're wanting to do, or whatever bothers you when you look in the mirror, or whatever bothers you when you wake up in the morning. That's what I'm really good at, is just kind of listening and just helping our patients figure out what is best for them and where you need to start. So thank you so much for watching us, and we hope you learned a lot today. And we actually, I forgot to mention this, we actually do have an intro offer with our MFM machine. We only have a few packages left. They're normally going to be $1,200. Right now we're doing, because as Taylor said, we need to do 3. So 3 for $2,400, and we're going to throw in 6 Kegel sessions for you on the Incella. So if you want to take advantage of that, call 231-HEALTHY, and you can go ahead and get your package. I think we have 3 left that we can sell at that price, because we're doing kind of a testimonial thing. It's testimony online, but just we have it structured where we're maintaining the privacy, but we're just kind of using it for marketing purposes internally. And then if you're not sure if you're ready for that, just book a consult, and we'll give you a tour. You're going to be able to see our facility. It's a 5,400 square foot facility. I've been in business since November of 2007 as a location. I've been at this location for 8 years, and before that I was mobile for 3.5 years, and now I'm a national trainer for Cool Sculpting, BTL, Cynosure, and I'm also on the advisory board for Cool Sculpting. So I love education, I love teaching. So my whole team is trained and educated above and beyond. We continually keep ourselves educated and in the know with everything. And because of that, I'm able to navigate through consults and just help people figure out what services work best for them. So we look forward to seeing you, and we hope you have a blessed Wednesday. Happy Hump Day. We'll see you later. Bye.
Bye.